you've got this far, you've already done the booking, which has led you to this building. Riverside is going to be one of our 4 venues across the borough, and this is the largest venue that we're using for the COVID-19 vaccination programme. When you attend, make sure that prior to coming down, you've got no symptoms of COVID-19. That includes a new persistent cough, a temperature of 37.8 degrees or higher, or no loss of taste or smell. If you're also waiting for a COVID-19 test result, do not come down. Once you arrive at the venue, make sure you are no more than 15 minutes before your appointment time. We want to try and avoid any congregation of people outside, and we have to maintain social distancing throughout this programme. Now, when you come down to Riverside, you will not be coming through the main entrance at the building. What I need you to do is come down the side of the building where the river is, and there will be a door open where you will be met by one of our marshals. When you are met by the marshal will take your temperature to make sure that you do not have a high temperature, and you will then be invited into the building. If there is nobody waiting at the reception desk to check you in, you will be invited to go straight to the reception desk. If there's already people waiting, you'll be guided down to a small waiting area at the bottom where you will wait until a space becomes available. I'll walk you through to the reception area. Now we're here at the reception area. We're going to be using these 2 desks to check you in to make sure you've got an appointment at the right time. If we need to maintain social distancing, we will also bring into use these other 2 desks to make sure that we can effectively and efficiently check you into the system before moving through to the next stage. I'm going to take you down to the next stage of your journey. Once you've been checked in at the front desk, we're going to invite you down to this stage. Before we can invite you down to meet the nurse to have your vaccine, we need to check your paperwork to make sure you've had no past history of any allergic reactions and no contraindications on why you can't have the vaccine. Now, you will be met by some of our staff along this path here, and once the paperwork has been checked, you'll be invited to go into one of the cubicles. So at this stage, just follow me down, and I will show you the cubicles. Now here, we've got 2 bays on each side. You'll be invited to come into one of the bays where you'll be asked to sit down and meet the nurse. The nurse will ask you a few questions just to make sure that you are still agreeing to have the vaccine, and she will then administer the vaccine before asking you to go to the observation area. Once you've had the vaccine, you'll be expected to carry on down the path, so come down further. And what we need you to do is between these boards and the windows, we need you to walk down the path right down to the observation area. So you'll walk all the way down here, right to the end, and then take a left into the large open area, which is our observation area. Now, although you're going to see Dippy the dinosaur on your right-hand side, Dippy is out of order. So essentially, please do not try and get pictures or disturb Dippy, because we have strictly been told not to interfere with that creature from the past. Now, once you get to this part, this is the observation area. We've got seats down the middle, and we've got sets of 2 seats on either side. If you have attended with a carer, we would rather carers did not come into the building with you, but for mobility reasons, if you do need your carer to come in and help you along the journey, we've put 2 seats together down the sides so you can sit with your carer. Now, everybody has to stay in the observation area for 15 minutes. We will not be timing your 15 minutes. You need to time that yourself, and after 15 minutes, you're welcome to go. Now, while you are in the observation area, we will have staff who'll be walking around with small iPads, and they're going to be talking to you to try and get you booked in for your next vaccine appointment, which will be between 21 to 28 days, depending on when we get the vaccine and how much demand there is for more vaccinations as we head into December and in the new year. So you should, before you leave these premises, have the date and time for your next appointment, your second dose of the COVID-19 vaccination. Now, we're to expect when we take bloods at the surgery, when people have a flu vaccine at the surgery, there's always the possibility that somebody may feel faint, somebody may collapse. It's just a fact of life that not everybody reacts the same way to a needle. What I want to do is reassure you that this site and our other sites, when they're up and running at the end of the month, will all have a GP as well as a full complement of nurses on site. The GP will be available, so if you've got any questions about whether you're eligible to have the vaccine, hopefully those should have been addressed before you came to the venue. But if something new comes along, or if any of the nurses have got questions, there will be a GP on site. And if anybody's feeling faint or there is somebody who collapses, we've got the medical team and the equipment on site should we need it. But I'm not expecting any problems, but we are fully prepared for any eventualities that may occur. So I'm glad you've made the decision to have the COVID-19 vaccine. We want to lead by example, so make sure you come for your second appointment to finish the full course. Without the second dose, you may not get full protection. So thank you, and we'll see you soon.